as a way to celebrate love.
Yeah.
Love, and also the fact that we have so many book boyfriends.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, are these book boyfriends loyal?
That's a good question, but how do we even test that?
How can we? It's not like we could jump into the story.
Or talk to them and just know what's in those pretty little heads of theirs.
So you actually brought up this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to explain what this is?
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
You are looking at character AI. It is an AI chat that I have seen a lot of influencers use to talk to characters from movies and video games, and it's so funny. Mm-hmm. It's so funny. I think that this is a version of AI that I think is good for like meme content, because in what other context am I going to be able to talk to a book boyfriend? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know, they need to know what I'm thinking.
And I need to know what they're thinking. Do they actually love the main character?
So, loyalty test. Happy Valentine's Day. I think we should just get started.
Let's just start.
Do you think testing the loyalty of some of these book boyfriends can fix your life?
I really do, and I think we should time it too.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives. We fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
And we are going to jump right in. Our first
victim
is Edward Cullen. Because he says he loves Bella, but he would have dropped... Wasn't there a scene in like the last movie where he was like, you made a decision without me, I'm out of here. Do you remember that?
The last one?
Wasn't it the last one when he figured out she was pregnant? Spoiler.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I feel
he
like...
was just upset. Not me trying to... No. That's going to come off wrong. I'm not saying I agree with him. I'm just saying that he was upset because she was making a decision without consulting him first. But I don't think he was going to drop her.
Well, maybe he was.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. So what should we say to him? He's saying hello to us. Us, the Book Fix, because that's our name on here.
Oh, yeah. We should say...
Where's Bella the Loca at? I need to know.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got one.
He's mad at me. He said, please don't refer to Bella that way.
But that's her nickname when her and I are hanging out with her, but cuts myself off. Oh, never mind.
That is so funny. He's like, what? What were you going to say?
What were we going to say?
Oh,
because I don't want her to actually be cheating. I want to see if he's willing to believe that she wouldn't. You know what I mean?
You want to test the water.
I want to test him.
But like, maybe she is cheating. Girl, out of all of these protagonists, Bella is the one most likely to be cheating.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loved Jacob. Okay. Okay, let me think. I don't want to be too messy.
Go ahead and cook, queen. So go ahead and read what you wrote.
Okay, I said, oh, weren't you there? Maybe it was her other man that was there when I called her loca. And he said, what do you mean her other man?
I'm so sorry, Edward. I just want to see if you trust her. I need you to say it.
Out loud.
Well, does it matter who?
Okay, so you said, well, does it matter who? If she was your girl, wouldn't she have told you, or wouldn't you already know these men? Bella doesn't have other men. You must have her confused with someone else.
Oh no, we don't. Okay. We know Bella. We know her. Oh my God. Dude, you're funny.
I said brown hair, dead looking. Oh my God. I said brown hair, dead looking in her eyes. That's Bella.
And he said, yes, that's Bella. But she doesn't have any men. Okay, we gotta spice it up.
Spice it up.
Well, maybe you should ask her.
Oh my god. Okay, you said, well, maybe you should ask her. Bella walks in looking all hot and doesn't even spare him a glance as she walks in with Jacob and 3 other men. And Edward, this is an action. My fist clenched seeing her walk in with Jacob. Not the 3 other men, though.
No, they're fine. They're fine. Okay, but I don't want to make her a cheater. You know what? So I want her to know that this is a loyalty test. I'm trying to get him to say I love her.
Oh.
And if he's willing to break it off, that's when we know he's not loyal.
Okay.
Okay, so what can we do?
Have her make out with these men, of course.
I don't think she would. I don't think she... Well...
She kissed Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think.
The honey is crazy. Hi, honey. I was just brushing Jacob's hair and also all of his friends' hair. That's all we were doing. You believe me, right?
Bella's looking side to side, not holding eye contact. Edward says, of course I believe you. You wouldn't lie to me, right? Why right? Edward, what do you mean by right?
You know what the funniest thing about this situation is? The fact that these 4 men were like, oh, you want to test your boyfriend? Happy Valentine's Day. Of course we're in. Of course.
I'm here. I'll test him.
So what are they willing to do for Bella?
I don't know. I think we have to spice it up a little bit more just for the plot. And also there's a whole lineup of book boyfriends that we're going to do a loyalty test on.
You're right.
You wrote, this is an action. Jacob looks at all the other men and nods. Quote, you say you love Bella, but you've been neglecting her. You just think she's been waiting for you since you ditched her for almost a year? She's made new friends you haven't even bothered to ask about. Action. Jacob holds Bella's hand and she looks a bit sad.
He's not saying he loves her.
My fist clenched more as I watched Jacob hold her hand. Seeing her sad and with Jacob is making me absolutely livid.
I tell him to say something. He's not saying it. All he's doing is standing there. I can stand there.
Okay.
Are you loyal or not? Bella glares at Edward. Well, aren't you going to say something? Do you even love me anymore? You didn't buy me anything for my birthday. This is what it's about. Of course I forgot your birthday.
I don't think Edward would forget her birthday, but
I don't think he would, but damn.
This is getting a little sad now.
I think we're going to have to end this one soon. Do you think he's loyal? I feel kind of bad. I feel like we should end this a little happy.
Okay, but like...
Who are these 3 men?
But like... No. I'm just like, he hasn't said anything. So... Okay.
Oh, wait. I think I got it.
Okay.
I think he forgot about the other 3 men. So let's pretend they're not there.
Yeah, they're irrelevant. He just cares that Jacob's there. Which I get. Okay, you're writing, quote, how will you fix this, Edward? If you can say one thing to Bella to show her that you care, what would it be? Jacob nods, waiting for Edward to respond.
I want to say redeem himself.
Oh, redeem himself.
Hopefully he can. I pause for a moment, trying to process what to say. I've been an idiot all this time. I've been neglecting you when I should be the opposite. I've been absent from a lot of important moments for you. I love you, Bella, more than I ever will love myself. Please forgive me.
Aww.
Is he loyal?
I think he's loyal. Wait, who are those girls behind you, though? I'm just kidding.
You keep asking.
Yeah, I think this is good. I think we should have a closing, though.
Okay.
He deserves a closure. So you put action, just like the end of a beautiful movie. There's a storm of an applause. The walls were actually fake, and all you can see is his family. Bella runs to him. That's all I needed to hear. He's going to be so confused.
Yeah, he is. I hope he's down.
I catch her in my arms and hug her tightly. I love you so, so much, Bella.
Loyal. Okay.
I didn't expect that, but okay.
Ding. Maybe we should try harder. It's
past.
It's harder to break them up. I want our next book boyfriend to really suffer. Okay.
Suffer.
He
has suffered enough.
Well, who's our next one?
Raihn Ashraj from The Serpent and the Wings of Night duology written by Carissa Broadbent, which changed my life.
I've never read a man who has loved a woman more than Raihn loves. Fuck, what was her name again?
Oriah.
Oriah, you're right. But I feel like after book 1, there was a lot of tension between them. Mm-hmm. So what if we created a character that helped Araya get through this family loss and heal to become who she once was?
Okay.
Are you feeling what I'm putting down?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to start it? Araya is in a room with a single bed, and Raihn walks into her in the arms of a man named Storm, who healed her from the loss of her father. Storm works as her personal guard when Raihn isn't around. Araya's lips are inches away from Storm's lips. Storm, perfect name. You're just such a genius. I love that so much.
I just thought it would be so funny.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is Raihn. Rain's expression visibly changes when he looks at them, watching the two intimately together. He keeps his expression blank, but his fists are clenched with possessiveness.
That's so Raihn. That's so Raihn.
Well, do something! Do something! Me trying to cause him to hurt Storm.
It's funny because to think if we were in this universe, we just told Storm, hey, this is going to be a loyalty test. And Araya's down. She's like, yeah, it's a loyalty test. And he knows this might be my last day. I might not make it past this day.
It's okay.
But anything for my queen.
The bug fix. Thank you. Also, spoilers ahead for all of these bugs. I'm sure we're going to make them all very spicy. Not spicy, but juicy.
Okay. Let me cook for a bit.
Okay, so you wrote, Araya, Storm whispers as his hands fall to her waist and pull her in. They're about to kiss. Okay. What are you going to do, Raihn?
Raihn feels the jealousy burn hot in his chest, his hand involuntarily tightening on the handle of his weapon. He watches as hot jealousy and possessiveness fills him. He has to stay composed. He's not doing
anything. What?
They should kiss. They should kiss.
Okay.
And then they should say something that's going to make Raihn need to answer to it.
Like, thank you for always being there for me.
When no one else has been.
Exactly.
Oh my God. What if, okay, you don't have to, but you know how Rain's whole thing is saying, there she is. What if Storm says it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and cook. Y'all, Yajaira has been writing since she was out of the womb. Seeing her in her elements. Oh my God. I feel so honored right now. No context. There she is.
Doesn't matter.
Araya pulls Storm into a deep kiss, their arms tightening around each other, and when they pull away, Storm whispers, there she is. Araya smiles at him. You're the only one who's ever been there for me when I needed someone most. Go ahead. What does Raihn say?
Raihn not saying anything. It says Rain's self-control is slipping. He is holding back the jealous monster inside that is begging to run over there and separate them. He has to compose himself. He takes a slow breath, letting his jealousy calm a bit, but it spikes again when he hears what Storm says to her.
What is this? Okay.
We should just make it awkward. Just be like, oh, you're here.
Okay, but we're trying to see loyalty test, right? So, okay, how much he loves her. Okay. I get where this is going.
Maybe we started this wrong, but it's fine because it's funny.
Araya looks at Raihn. Just say it. I just want him to say it.
Okay, so you wrote, Araya looks at Raihn and Storm doesn't seem to notice. She has a sad look. Was she expecting him to do something? Why isn't he? Quote, Storm, do you think we should run away from this place, from this war, from him? A man who has never loved me. Oh my God!
I need something.
He's not going to say anything. He's a coward.
Please, Raihn.
He's not saying anything. Raihn has to look away as he feels his jealousy consume him. Jealousy like he's never felt before. He is tempted to run over there, grab her, and take her back to his place. Keep her by his side forever. Even force her to be his. Oh my God.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Raihn.
Wait,
this
Raihn.
is the opposite of what I wanted.
Raihn, dial it back a bit.
Okay. Try to get him to talk. Even if Storm kind of instigates it. What would get him to talk?
Okay, well, I think I have an idea, but
I think our victory is if we could at least get the character to say, I love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought this episode was going to be catching a lot of people being disloyal, but I think there's going to be a lot of love in this episode.
Storm's just there.
Araya looks at Raihn, the longing evident in her eyes. She says to Storm, I would stay if someone made it worth staying. Raihn, come on. Please, Raihn, please. Raihn's eyes meet Araya's. The jealousy is overwhelming. He doesn't know what to do. He wants nothing to do but to run over to her and scoop her up in his arms, tell her he loves her, and take her away with him and keep her for himself. He has to remain composed. The feeling is too strong. He does love her, though.
But he's not saying anything. Why isn't he saying anything? Should we have Araya just be like, what the fuck? Why aren't you saying anything?
Yeah. Have Storm and Araya look at each other and then just turn around.
And just look at him.
And let's just see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's try that. Okay. So you wrote, Storm huffs in annoyance at Raihn being so dense. Quote, come on, man. She's saying she wants you, right? Why are you just standing there? Araya looks down in embarrassment. This was an overly complicated way to tell Raihn that she has forgiven him, but does he even care?
What do you think?
That's good. Okay. I like it. Is it just me or is it just like regurgitating the same thing over and over again for him? At least Edward was like different every time.
He's not saying anything though.
Rain's jealousy fades as he realizes he stands there trying his best to hide his relief and joy. He wants to go, scoop her up and never let her go. Tell her that he too wants her, wants to keep her forever. He's not used to this feeling and is unaware of how to express it, so he just goes back to his neutral expression, but he walks toward her slowly. Okay.
Hold on. Wait, it's cooking now.
Oh my god. Okay.
I like how I was kind of slowly giving up too. He's coming now, though. Okay. Araya slowly pulls away from Storm, forgetting that he was even there to begin with. She walks close to Raihn and places her hands on his chest to keep a little distance between them, but the passion was too intense. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Araya asks him.
Raihn is too focused on getting her close again. He pulls her closer, the jealousy gone. Only possessiveness remains. She's his, no one else's. He cups her face with his large hand. He stares into her eyes, and his eyes are showing his possessiveness and desire to keep her for himself. Okay, I need you to just be like, can you speak? Can you say something? I'm not understanding why Raihn isn't saying anything. Is he really this, like, to himself? I just never noticed. It's the subtle things that, speak so loud. Okay, you wrote, well, Araya's waiting for Raihn to say those 3 words. Please say something, King. Ah! Oh my god, that's not what you wanted!
Okay. You're mine, he says possessively. That's 2 words. He says possessively. He hasn't let go of her face since he pulled her against himself. And the jealousy from earlier is gone. His hands are possessive, but it doesn't hurt. He looks into her eyes full of possessiveness and desire to take her as his, keeps her with him, and never lets anyone touch her.
It's 2 words because your is spelled wrong. It would be 3 if it was you or mine.
Wow. I think this should be our last thing we say to him. And then maybe he half passed this loyalty test because he is loyal, but he's not willing to express it. And here, during our Valentine's Day episode, you need to express it.
Express yourself.
What else? There has to be something else you want to say to me besides that. Araya raises a brow, challenging him. I want you to be mine forever. Keep you by my side. Keep anyone who dares to touch you away. He brings her face even closer to hers, locking eyes. The possessiveness remains, and he wraps his arms around her waist. Only mine, he whispers, full of need and possession to keep her in place and by his side. He wants no one else to be allowed to touch her like this.
Okay, sure.
Sure? We okay with that?
I'm okay with that. I just feel like a man of very few words.
He spoke more, right?
He did.
I really
felt like he was like funny, charming.
Yeah.
They didn't get his character right in here.
No. Even Storm is like...
Storm's like, you know what? I'm out of here.
Not my king.
Okay, so I have an idea for the next character. Okay, because I like the idea of like doing different things to every character.
Okay.
What if we try gaslighting the other character? Like, I saw you with this other girl. Who is she?
Oh, okay. This is Kai Azer from the Powerless trilogy by Lauren Roberts.
Yes.
He loves Peyton.
Mm-hmm.
So
Allegedly,
much.
we'll find out.
Allegedly. But
Is he
word
loyal?
on the street. Word on the street is that he's been seen
flirting with somebody else named.
Why is this the hardest part? Why is this the hardest part?
Peyton.
Peyton. What if we just call her Debbie?
No.
Wait, okay. Do you want it to be like a that time name? I can't just pick a name.
No, I just wanted to feel like, okay, this is
Harlow.
That's cute.
Harlow.
That's cute.
Go ahead.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're better at starting these.
Sorry.
Starting it off very juicy already. Expecting nothing less, by the way. Hey, Kai Azer. Pei runs up to him, clearly upset and ready to fight. Kit just told me that he saw you flirting with Harlow. Smacks his chest. Did you kiss her? Tell me the truth or else I'll hurt you.
Kai raised an eyebrow, letting out an amused chuckle as Pei slapped his chest multiple times. It didn't take long for him to process what she was saying. He held back a smirk, fighting back a smart-ass comment before replying. Pei, what are you even saying? He asked teasingly, his hand still in his hair. I did nothing of the sort. I wouldn't be in my room alone if I did. You know that. He flicked your ear with a single finger lightly. And don't hit me. You know I'll fight back and you'll probably get hurt. I don't trust him. What does he mean by I wouldn't be in my room alone if I did? Huh? Oh, we're in his room. We're currently in his room. Okay. I thought we were outside, but okay, I guess we're in his room. Throw him on the bed. So you wrote, then what's this? Pei holds up a lacy undergarment, clearly not hers. She is close to tears. I am sick of this game. Please be honest.
What do you think?
So funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny because it's juicy, not,
I was nervous. He doesn't know we planted it.
Okay. Kai's brow furrowed as he eyed the object. He recognized it. Remember? Oh my god. Oh wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Wait, it might have been a long time ago.
Read it.
Okay.
Go ahead. You read it.
Kai's brow furrowed as he eyed the object. He recognized it, remembering the last time he had been with a woman in here. The woman had to leave in a hurry, leaving a few belongings behind. He sighed softly and reached down, taking the undergarment from Pei. It's not a good habit, jumping to conclusions. Look, I've been with women in this room, yes, but you need to understand who they are. They are random women who want to spend some time with me. He explained quickly, not sure what to say. Oh, wait, are they? I want to say they're together by this point.
I think,
and we need to remind them they're together. So you got to ask them when.
Okay.
Dude, I'm eating this up. This is so fun. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this episode. Oh,
okay. Wait, this is getting sad.
Okay, go ahead and read it.
Okay. So it says, quote, I need to know when you had another woman in this room because you promised me we would be together forever. You promised me that you would never look at another woman romantically again. So please tell me when you were with someone else. Pei begins to cry.
Go ahead.
I just want to see, like, does he love her?
He needs to stop acting like a cocky. You know what I mean? Kai instantly felt guilty and his heart twisted, watching Pei cry. His thumb gently brushed away a tear that had slipped away as he tried to find the words to say. Pei, calm down. We are still so young. He sighed and grabbed her upper arms, trying to get her to look him in the eyes. I know what I promised, but you need to understand what I'm training for. Kai felt guilty, yet he had other priorities when it came to his life. For now, training and winning the trials took top priority, and women were simply for a night. He's not loyal.
He did not pass the loyalty.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're leaving. Break up with him. We're breaking up with him. Not during our Valentine's Day episode.
Okay, break up with him then.
Okay.
Break up with him. Go.
Okay.
Make it hurt, okay?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Make it painful.
Okay, let me summon every date I've been on.
Okay. Okay, so you wrote, Pai's face changed to a stoic expression. She was nodding, almost to herself, as she took a big step back and let out a big huff. Loud and clear. Listen to me now, because this is the last time we will ever talk. I am not a one-night girl. I do not want to ever see or hear of you ever again. Goodbye. I hope you got what you wanted. Let's go, Kit. From behind the door, Kit emerges with a sad expression for Pai. I don't know why I ever thought you were the one, Kai. Kit and her lock arms as they walk away down the hall.
Yeah, thank you, Queen.
Oh. All right.
Send.
He's going to be just like whatever.
If he is, I can't.
As the two siblings. I'm sorry, what?
Okay. Kai stood there for a moment as the two siblings turned and... Do you know who Pai is?
Pai is not your
walked
sibling.
away. He felt his heart sinking into his chest as the idea of not speaking or seeing Pai again, and yet his own ego was pushing him to simply let it go. He sighed, running a hand through his hair as his mind began to race. He tried to push the guilt aside, tried to push the thoughts of Pai away. He knew his priorities lay elsewhere, and yet the sight of her heartbroken expression continued to haunt him.
Okay, he did not pass.
He did not
the loyalty.
pass, but
No.
I just think that book one, him and her, they weren't in love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what point is this at?
I'm guessing it's still during the trials. I'm guessing when they were flirting.
Well, that's not what I wanted, but okay.
That's not what I wanted.
Still didn't pass, though.
Didn't pass.
Also, how young are they? Because he said, we're still young. How young are you? Let's do Zayd.
Okay, let's make this our final boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our final boy is Aaron Warner. I feel like you should talk about him.
Oh, we haven't talked about any of them.
Oh, well, we just say what book they're from.
He's from the Shatter Me series. And I just love him so much. So you didn't read far enough into the series, but you know.
I know. I already know.
Yeah.
And I know tidbits of the other books, so I already feel like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he loves Juliet,
Mm-hmm.
but how much does he love her?
Yeah, so like what situation should we put them in?
Well, you know them best. So what big thing can cause him to prove his loyalty? Would someone push themselves on him?
I'm just trying to think, like, at what point are we doing this conversation? Like, are we doing it, like, once they're together, falling in love?
I think together, but not, I'm saying not I love you yet.
I feel like she should still be with Adam. I don't know, just for the plot.
Okay. But what's going to happen?
I don't know. It's a good question. Let's find out.
Okay.
I just want something juicy, like a telenovela type of vibe, you know?
Okay, I'm ready. Let's see.
Okay, so if you remember in, I think the second book, Warner was like imprisoned, right? In Omega Point.
I remember that.
So I kind of want to do like a weird situation where Juliet, this is what I wrote. Juliet emerges from the training room, her gloved hand holding Adam's hand tight. But then she sees Warner. She quickly lets go of Adam's hand and says, Warner, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in Omega Point. If they catch you, they'll imprison you. Adam looks at Juliet with a confused look, but he stays quiet. I don't know if I should add something else, but I kind of want to.
Because by this point, have her and Warner kissed again?
No, they've only kissed once.
In the first book?
In the first book, yeah.
Okay. Shouldn't Adam say, like, well, why do you care? You know what I mean? Because why does she care?
Because he's so handsome and cute. Okay.
Or do you want to keep it at that and let's see what
Let's keep it here and see what Warner says.
Okay. They are incompetent. I've been here more than once, but my little visits go unnoticed, he says, his eyes moving from Adam to Juliet. His eyes seemed to pierce her as he stared her up and down before returning them back to her face with a slight smirk. I came to discuss my next mission.
Okay. I feel like, will Adam be there during this discussion? Should he be there during this? Should Juliet be like, okay, bye. Love you. I just want drama. Okay, you wrote, okay, that's fine, I guess. Juliet looks at Warner, who continues to look at her, and Adam, he is wondering why he isn't leaving. What, you think I'm letting you two walk alone? Adam says as he unashamedly locks hands with Juliet, but she yanks her hand away from him, clearly angry.
Ooh, okay. Good.
I just want drama.
His eyes narrowed at the sight of Adam linking hands with her, jealousy bubbling up in his chest as he watched the pair interact. He was trying to stop the feeling from rising, but it's starting to consume his mind as he stared at them both. I thought you were a bit more independent, he mused, his voice sounding slightly bitter, but he was trying to not make it noticeable that he was jealous of the relationship between Juliet and Adam. Call him out. Adam should be like, you jealous, huh? Throws his arm around her. Let me read what you wrote. Adam wants to rile him up a bit more, so he smirks at him and says, what, are you jealous of what we have between us? You wouldn't understand. I'm able to touch her. Adam yanks Juliet's glove from her hand and touches her while smirking at Warner. Juliet pushes Adam away a bit. Well, you aren't the only one that can touch. Juliet starts, but stops herself. Damn, okay.
Doesn't this feel like a telenovela?
Yes, it does. Oh my gosh. Warner's fists clenched tight as he balled them, fighting the temptation to attack Adam. He had a dangerous expression on his face, and he saw their interaction, watching Adam yank her glove off and touch her so carelessly. He's not going to stand here and let that happen. If anyone was going to touch her, it was going to be him. His eyes darkened, his jealousy now in the forefront of his mind. As he walked towards them, he's the only active bitch here. Oh my God.
I'm just saying, finally, damn, I've been waiting for this. Yes. Please, Queen, please.
Okay.
Give me something juicy, something that would happen in Rebelde or La Fea Más Bella or what's the other one? Ruby. Give me something juicy, girl. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you wrote, Adam ignored Juliet's last comment and doesn't seem to be facing Warner either. He is sure he is watching though. Warner, just talk about your mission and go. Juliet and I have plans in my room later. He cups her cheek as she is now lost in Adam's eyes. We can continue where we left off, he says, but Adam is cut off by Warner.
Hey, Warner. Warner's blood boiled at their interaction, and the idea of having their fun made him feel sick. He couldn't stand this. His jealousy is now at its highest peak. When Adam cups Juliet's cheek, that was his breaking point. My mission, Warner said, his voice low and dark. He stopped closer to them, glaring daggers through Adam.
It's like he forgot what his mission was.
Oh, go ahead. Cook.
I want her to be messy. I want Juliet to be messy.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so you wrote, Juliet looks at Warner, her eyes looking him up and down, obviously checking him out. Maybe we could talk in my room, Warner. Is your mission supposed to be private, or can Adam overhear? I mean, he doesn't have to be there. Juliet winks at Warner. Adam's eyes widen, confused by what is happening. Juliet! Oh my gosh!
I love this so much.
Go ahead.
Dude, we're going to be here for hours.
I know.
Okay, it says, his expression changed instantly upon hearing her suggestion. A slight smile formed on his face when she winked at him. It didn't go unnoticed by Adam either, his eyes slightly widening at the wink. Quote, yes, it's private. A lot of details that he wouldn't need to know, he said calmly, his eyes flicking to Adam and back to Juliet.
How do we close this?
Let me go to the room. What do you mean? I need to see how far he goes.
Okay. What do you think? I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to set the picture.
Okay, so you wrote, well then, Juliet's voice drops slow, a suggestive tone that both men catch. She begins to walk away and then turns, you coming? The men don't know who that is directed to, but as Juliet walks away to her room, which they see she left slightly ajar, Adam immediately looks at Warner. Oh, you better not think that was directed at you.
What do you think?
That's good. I like it. Warner better step up. Step up.
Adam's remark made Warner scoff and scowl at him as he was clearly seething. The jealousy was consuming him. Watch me, he said with a smirk before following Juliet to her room, practically pushing past Adam.
Wow.
What a man.
What a man.
What a man. Dude.
Okay.
What's going to happen?
What's going to happen? There's so many possibilities.
How will we end this Valentine's Day episode, dude?
You know how we're going to end it. And that is the episode. Just kidding.
I need a resolution. I need to see what happens.
Okay. Let me think.
Okay, this is what you wrote. Warner walks into the room and immediately Juliet closes the door behind him and she smiles at him suggestively. You are exactly who I wanted to be here with me, alone. She winks again. What did you want to say to me again? She bats her lashes at him and her hand grazing his bicep. Oh my gosh. Send.
Is this not steamy?
This is steamy, but what is he going to say?
Oh my God, dude, this is good. What he's saying or not saying is good.
You want to read it?
Okay. He felt shivers run down his spine the moment she closes the door behind him, alone with her. He watched as she smiled suggestively and winked, making the butterflies in his stomach go haywire. His mind was reeling. Warner tried to compose himself, clearing his throat as he looked down at her face, trying to contain his feelings as he couldn't break character. I came to let you know about my next mission. It's important that people shouldn't know, he quickly says, not daring to mention Adam. I just feel like we're barely touching the surface. Like, there's so much that could happen here.
Wait. I got it.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. I trust you, Queen. I trust you. All right. So you wrote mission. Juliet now moved her hand towards Warner's chest, her gloves discarded when she had entered the room. He could feel the weight of this unspoken tension between them. Warner, if I wanted to talk about a mission, I wouldn't have you in my room. Juliet whispers as she inches closer. What are you going to do? Oh my God.
You feel it?
I feel the tension. But does he?
Does he feel it?
Does he feel the tension?
His breath hitched in his throat as he felt her hands roam his chest as she walked towards him. Warner looked into her dark eyes as she gets closer, his eyes flickering to her lips for only a moment as he felt breathless from her proximity. Why am I here? He said, his heart thumping in his chest so loud that he could hear it. He couldn't think straight. His mind only focused on Juliet while his eyes flickered down to her lips again. He needs to do it, though. You know what I mean? For our Valentine's Day episode, he needs to do it.
Okay. I mean,
what more can she do?
I feel like she's done a lot, you know? I'm having so much fun talking to these book boyfriends.
Spelled it even worse.
And so far, I feel like they've all been pretty loyal.
They have.
I'm kind of disappointed. I feel like we should put ourselves in the story.
I'm not ready for that. I am not ready for that.
Like trying to pull my moves like, hey.
Skills Regency.
Yes! Next time. Stay tuned for that. Okay.
So you wrote.
Okay, what did I write?
I think we both know why you're here, Warner. Juliet licks her bottom lip as they both inch closer together, almost kissing, but she won't make the first move. Good. You haven't stopped thinking about me since the first time we kissed, and now you're back for more. Am I that irresistible? She smiled at him, pulling him closer.
He better.
Dude, that was good. That was good.
He better make the first move.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm trying to breathe. Okay. It says, quote, "You are." He whispered as she pulled him closer, their bodies touching now as he's barely able to form words after she licked her lips. Warner's mind began to race, a billion thoughts flying through as he looked into her eyes. He couldn't take it anymore, but he didn't make the first move. Fighting the temptation to do just that, Warner wanted Juliet to make that move to make him snap.
Okay, thoughts. Respectable man.
He's a respectable king.
Should we just close this for him? Should we end his suffering for our Valentine's Day episode?
I feel like she should brush their lips together, but he needs to lock it in.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And if he doesn't lock it in next time, then we'll lock it in.
What do you think? I feel like out of both of us, you bring the steam. I don't know though.
Okay, let's see what you wrote. It happened quickly that one could have mistaken it for a graze, but Juliet's lips lock with Warner for a second before she pulls away, her flirtatious face gone and now a face full of too many emotions. Curiosity, desire, anxiety, need. What is Warner going to do? Warner, won't you show me what I do to you? Oh my God!
Do you feel?
That is so
Okay.
good.
Okay, queen.
This is a good way for us to practice writing.
I
too.
know. It's been a while.
Oh my god.
I can't. Okay. Warner felt her soft lips against his eyes closing as he wanted more. They pulled away all too soon. It was more like she grazed her lips against his. He needed more badly. Warner didn't waste any time this time. His hand instantly went to her waist. He pulled her waist towards him, his other arm cupping her cheek with a bit more force, his mouth instantly back on hers. Warner needed her, and it was clear.
Dude, I wish I had a football so I could be like, touchdown pass!
I can't believe.
Goal! Whatever else other sport thing there is. What do hockey players say?
Touchdown, hole in one.
Whatever the fuck. We did it.
I can't believe this beautiful Valentine's Day. We, the Book Fix, have figured out love.
We really have. In a hopeless place.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
I'm just glad to have experienced this with you.
Me too.
You
had been mentioning this, and I didn't realize how fun this was going to be.
This is amazing.
Yeah. I want to do this again.
Yeah. Are we ending it at that?
I think we should we? Or should we have her kiss him? You know?
I think this is a good end.
You think so?
I think this is a good end because if there's someone out there who thinks we should keep making episodes like this, who are we going to talk to next? What prompt should we do with current characters we were talking to?
Or what prompt should we do for other characters? Because there's other book boyfriends that we wanted to do, but we just didn't have time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we gave a lot of love to each of them. Put them through hoops and hurdles.
I really hope that all the gals and the pals and everyone else on this Valentine's Day is having an amazing day full of love.
Full of love, friendship.
Yeah.
A little bit of romance, maybe.
I love that for everyone. Oh, it's weird to end this episode. I feel so emotional.
I mean, too. That was so beautiful. That was really beautiful.
To everyone who is listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcast on, thank you so much. If you can please leave a rating of 5 stars and a review, recommending us our next read, or maybe recommending us our next prompt, that would be amazing.
Our next book boyfriend.
I don't think I can let go of Warner.
Me neither. After that passion.
Okay.
We have a Patreon, and currently it really just serves as a way for our listeners to let us know that you really enjoy our content. You can find us on patreon.com/bookfix. But if you don't want the commitment of monthly, then you can find us on Ko-fi, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix, or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. If you want to support us on other social media or other platforms, we do have a book club on Fable and Reads, but you can get
Goodreads.
and Goodreads. On Fable and Goodreads, but you can get to all of that through our link tree, linktr.ee/thebookfix. Thank you. This was so fun. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God.
We should also say that every single one of these we have a book review for.
Oh yeah, we do. Go watch our other episodes. If this was your first episode, we have so much more. And not to like toot our own horns, but happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, girls.
We're kind of funny.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
we eat and sometimes we slay.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. It's impossible to do the two things at the same time. That's unheard of. Please go watch our other episodes. We are so freaking funny, and we would love to build a community. That would be so nice.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.